Aquarius. I am Robin from I'm Kind of Big Deal Tarot, and I'm here to do a bonus read for Aquarius. Yes, since we got the most likes and the most views, we're going to do Aquarius. And after this, I guess I get to Scorpio. All right, let's see what we got here. So because this is a bonus read for Aquarius, we're going to pull the Psychic Tarot and then the tarot cards, see what they got going on. But the download, I always got to talk about my downloads. They've been heavy ever since I've been going through the bullshit that I've been going through with living in a hater's house, another narcissist. We seem to attract these narcissists. Friends, family, lovers. We attract them like bugs to the light. So, again, I'm dealing with what I got going on here. The other day, the chick had somebody take a key off my key ring. Like, where are we back in high school? But 46 years old, doing the dumb shit. Okay, so that's what I'm dealing with. I do understand, something's wrong with her mentally. She doesn't. Oh my God. I have licenses. She has a certificate. Okay, so we are not the same. So it took me 4 years to complete my RN and BSN. It took her 4 weeks to complete her certificate. So we're not the same. All right, ancestor spirit guides, come to me in light and help us get these messages for Aquarius bonus reading. I thank you for these messages, and I thank you for the protection from Archangel Michael. It's my favorite angel. And the higher power above. Thank you again for your protection. And we return any evil eye back to sender tenfold. We also transmute that energy for more money and more views. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Let's clear the solar plexus. And we are ready. So let's get to go at Aquarius. Spirits, give me one card from the Psychic Tarot. What is Aquarius facing right now here in this bonus read? Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and also North Node. That came out. Emotional withdrawal. All right. All right. Give me one more. Wow. Okay. You guys to be kidding me. All right. 7, 8, and 9. Patience and planning. Emotional withdrawal was the first card. Spiritual strength. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you got sacrifice. The Hangman. In this situation that you're currently in, you might be sacrificing your time, your energy. Okay. But in this sacrifice, you are getting stronger. Okay. Your spiritual guidance, your spiritual things are getting stronger. Your intuition is getting stronger. Your chakras are getting stronger. Your enlightenment is getting stronger. You're getting stronger, Aquarius. You also could be dealing with the Pisces, but you're definitely getting a new perspective on how people are. Again, for the other time, Temperance card. You are asking to have patience, because when you are having patience, the mustard seed will grow. Hi from Indonesia. I'm here to talk with you, but I'm doing a reading. So again, when you have patience, the mustard seed will grow. Your faith in the higher power, faith of a mustard seed, it will grow. As you see, they're growing right there inside. Also, chakra alignment is there. You see all the chakras there? Okay, they're intertwined with each other. So you're working on bettering yourself. Things are coming in sequence at 7, 8, and 9. All right? Things are getting more aligned for you, Aquarius, but you have to please remain patient. All right? So again, you have patience and planning. In this period of being patient, you can plan your future. You can plan your next move. But also is asking you to keep it quiet. Not tell everybody what you're up to. I just made a statement earlier. Move like lasagna. Okay, and that was one of Lil Wayne's songs. You don't tell everybody what you're up to, what your next move. You can plan in silence, okay? So again, it's asking you that patience as you're about to walk to or through these two pillars here. And you're about to walk through the pillars of light, of abundance, of things that you've been waiting for, but you're going to have patience. You could also be planning what to do with this abundance that is coming in. Again, for some of you, you needed to emotionally withdraw from people, okay? You might go down to the shores, to the waters, of things of that nature to get a little bit more solace here. I know when I went to the beach on July 4th, you couldn't get me out that water. I love the water, okay? And I used to be scared of it, but I'm not scared of it anymore, okay? I have a different perspective of the water. I also was taught how to flow with the current and not away from it. Don't resist it, okay, in case I could be taken out. But I don't play with that water. I don't get that far into the water to even experience no stuff like that. But again, you could be going to the water to get more solitude, to pray, to meditate. Okay, you're emotionally withdrawing from all the chaos around you, the bullshit. Okay, like I said, you can't make it up. You're getting spiritual strength when you're doing this, when you are withdrawing from all the emotions. Again, another 9. This is the year you probably become one of your strongest, Aquarius. You're seeing through the green envy, the snakes, okay? This is the year of the snake, the 9th year, okay? So you're seeing through all the BS of other people, the snakes in the grass, the people that are envious of you. And this is all giving you nothing but more spiritual strength. You're becoming stronger in your spirituality, in your chakras, in your enlightenment. Okay, you see that third eye? That third eye could be very imperative here. Could be getting the strongest. All right, let's get to the tarot card readings. Got the Hermit at the bottom of that. Let's shuffle and see. Wow. So first card we got coming out is Judgment. Okay, so you have decisions pending finality. Okay, and these decisions are being based on what you're going through, what you're experiencing. When you pull away and take your emotions out of a certain situation, you can think better. You can pull away from the chaos and you can think more clearly. High Priestess and reverse. Could be dealing with the Pisces. You know, some things are being revealed about a certain person. Okay, it could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Things are coming out that was once secret about this person. I feel that you're making a decision off of the secrets and the things that are coming out about this person or whatever they were trying to hide. I really feel for some of you just seeing who this person is, who they really are, who they pertain to be was not the truth. It was a mask. There you go, the 8 of Cups again. The 9, the Hermit. Again, your spiritual strength. In this darkness, period of darkness, Aquarius, like I said, you are getting stronger. You're setting boundaries, okay? And from you doing that, the universe is going to bring you in happiness. The Sun card, the thing that is right here in between those two pillars. But you have to be patient. And you might want to plan what you're going to do or how you're going to do it. But again, you need to keep some things secret. Before, you were not keeping things secret. I believe you were helping people, teaching people, but people use these things against you or try to. All right? You could have been dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here with the 8 of Cups, a Virgo, or again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But again, with this situation, things are being revealed about a person. So again, with this coming, the secret of who this person pertained they were is coming out. You are making a decision based off of this person's actions, the truth that is coming out and being revealed, because right next to the Sun card, that is clarity. That is seeing something very well and very true for who they are. All right? You also could be getting married or looking into a relationship. For some of you guys, you're walking away. You might have money problems with this person, with this situation. You also could have felt that ever since you've been around for this person that you had money blockages. So you're turning your back and you're walking away knowing that there's nothing more that you can do with this situation or this person. And that's going to bring you abundance and happiness. You're okay with being alone. Okay, Aquarius don't give a fuck. You're okay with being alone. You might feel a little lonely at one time, but never, always remember, you're never quite always alone. Okay? You might be unattached, but this is a time where you're unattached and you are soul searching. And this is definitely time that you need alone from whatever you just been through. With the judgment card, that is the universe also pulling judgment on this person. Okay? And what they've done, the secrets that they were hiding that are slowly coming out, I feel like they're coming out through other people. People are realizing what this person has done. All right? No matter what, the truth will come out. The truth will come to light. And that's what's right here. The High Priestess in reverse. Okay? Seven of Wands, you're laying boundaries. You're also fighting. You're fighting for your self-respect. You're fighting for your spirituality. You're fighting for the things that you know are correct. Your enlightenment. Your chakras. You're setting boundaries with people and yourself. Wow. Too many cards. Got the Hangman again. Sacrifice. Again, you needed to step in and have strength and courage to deal with someone. Okay, to approach them, to speak your mind. You also had to tame the inner beast within inside of yourself so you don't go off on this person. Okay, you have to make sure that you do things in a more, how can I say this? Calm and enlightened way. With the Hangman here again, right under the High Priestess, you definitely could have been dealing with the Pisces or someone that had Pisces in your card. You sacrificed enough with this person, with these people. But again, you have learned more enlightenment. You're getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. So you understand that patience is a virtue. And in this patience, you believe that, again, God is going to grant you your wishes once you show them that you're patient and you can calm yourself from setting off or going off on people, okay? With the Page of Pentacles, you could have started a new job, a new endeavor in your career. This is also talking about a child, somebody acting very young, a student. With the Nine of Cups, this could be a young person offering you their cup of love. But with the Knight of Cups, this person needs a little bit more confidence coming to you with that cup of love. So you could have been walking away from any of these individuals because it just wasn't strong enough, you know? Could have felt that this was draining. Got somebody gossiping, watching you. That's always coming out in your readings, Aquarius. Somebody's always watching us. It could be a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you're becoming this Queen of Wands. Okay, and you could have somebody that really loves you, but they stand distant. Okay, they're very distant. They're very isolated. They're a little bit emotionally shy with dealing with you. Because you might have set some boundaries with this person. You might fight with this person a lot, okay? But again, you have to get on top of a situation because you just don't know who to trust anymore. But you're looking very attractive, Aquarius. It could have been another woman involved while you were dating someone. Maybe that's why you walked away. Okay, give me more for Aquarius. You got the Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Six of Cups. Could have been somebody from your past. Empress, I do feel like you are in divine energy, Aquarius, because you have the gall, the strength to pull back any negative or not feed into any negative energy. Too many cards, Spirit. They just give me more for Aquarius here. More for Aquarius bonus reading. All right, Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You have that in your chart. I feel that you are focusing on your money, your stability. Could be a business situation that you're focusing on. All right. Give me more. Give me more for Aquarius. Justice. There will be karma. Some of you guys could have a legal situation that is coming in that's going to really inspire and help your money. But again, you could be trapped in your head right now because you have to be patient. All right. Some of you guys could be on the World Wide Web. You could be planning to take an overseas trip. Okay. You could also be looking to invest in new opportunities. But you have to get out of your own head, Aquarius. You have to get out of your own way. Don't worry about what other people has done to you because karma is here. You could also be taking somebody to court. I have here also for some of you guys, you got somebody that might want to come in and actually propose to you. This could have been somebody that you walked away from at one time. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. They could be watching you like, why are you so defensive? I feel like you walked away from this person or stopped dealing with this person at one time. Yeah, you're laying down some burdens. You are healing from the bullshit that you've been experiencing with other folks. You're pouring into your own cup. You're loving yourself. And with that, security and a helping hand from the divine is coming in. I know I can feel somebody sending me evil eye, any black magic. So what I say is, ancestors, spirit guides, higher power, I take this evil eye and this energy that they're sending to me, and I turn that into money. I turn that into finances. I turn that into pinnacles. And it has been working. So it shows you how much people are hating on me. Okay. 5 of Swords here. Jealousy. Losses. 9 of Cups. Somebody was very jealous or they're jealous of who you are, Aquarius. You have a lot of envious eyes on you. As soon as you turn your back, they talk about you. They nicker. Okay. This person is very evil here with the devil. Very jealousy and very trouble. Again, it's under Pisces and Leo. Okay. So, and this is Capricorn's energy. So you could be dealing with any of those. But this person is very jealous, very envious of you, very envious of your ability to make money, to bounce back. Okay. With the 3 of Wands, 4 of Swords, you're waiting for your ships to come in. Like I said, with this money, also in love. I feel like all kinds of things are going to open up for you, Aquarius. You could be getting a lot of attention on the World Wide Web, like Libra. Okay, new opportunities. Again, you might needing rest. Okay, so you don't get sick, so you don't get ill. But in this card, this person is also praying. They're praying as they are laying down. I know at night I do my manifestations, my affirmations that I say to myself all the time. And it's about being very confident and pulling in finances from all kind of areas. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse. You're laying down these burdens. Some of you guys could have back issues. That's from carrying the weight of everybody else. All right. So again, you learned a lot here with the Hermit card and the Hierophant. You learned a lot of spiritual lessons about people, about connections, about who to call your friends, who not. And again, for some of you might even spoke up very clearly about your boundaries, which was willing and will not tolerate. So some of you, this person is very afraid of who you are, who you coming to be. Mug at one time, 9 of Cups. Trying to get emotions, but this person has a mental issue. So that is not your burden to bear, Aquarius. This person has a mental issue. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. They have some mental issues, okay? It could be an imbalance within their body. All right, so it's going to cause an imbalance in their head and their brain. All right, woo, yeah. 10-10 here. They try to cause you a lot of drama, a lot of chaos. This could be death or ending of a situation. 6 of Pentacles. This is definitely an ending of you giving or being breadcrumb. Oh, these people. All right. So again, with the 6 of Pentacles, you are getting a raise in money or in your salary. And again, these are all more reasons why people are jealous of you, Aquarius. Yeah, you're loving on yourself and you're getting security and a helping hand from the universe. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You're having an elevation of money, maybe an overseas trip, and you're definitely cutting out and completing some phases in life with people. You're just not taking nobody's bullshit. Give me more for Aquarius with this deck. So all this jealousy and envy and people watching you and gossiping about you, you're moving on from that situation. You're no longer having fears or frustration about it. You're letting go of your emotions that have to deal with this situation. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, this has money coming in. It is a divine wish being granted for you, Aquarius. Okay. And you are moving on to calmer waters. Right after the Five of Swords, you're getting out of your head. You could be traveling over boat or over water, but you are turning boat out of troubled waters into a calmer water. All right. You're getting out of this jealousy, this envy. Okay. And again, with the Queen of Swords, you're being scorned, but laying down some boundaries, and you're cutting people and places out. This could be in a job. This could be in a friendship. This could be in a lover. This could be with all of them, like me. Show me more for Aquarius here. Yeah, you realize that there was somebody that tried to act like they were innocent. Okay, could be a Scorpio, but this person was nothing but burdensome. Well, they have Scorpio in the chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy as well. This could have been a childhood love or person that wanted reconciliation, but this person has a lot of burden with the Ten of Wands. So even though they try to play innocence or they try to play on innocence, wow, they wanted a union to come back around, a reconciliation. But again, for some of you, you looked at it like, this person is nothing but a burden. So you already walked away from this person the first time with Eight of Cups. So why wouldn't you walk away or go back? Why wouldn't you go back? We don't do that. Again, Two of Wands, you're planning. You're future planning. You're leaving the past in the past. Oh, look, I just love myself. And like I said, you're future planning, and like it comes out even without, you're being quiet. You're being hush hush with the High Priestess here. You're being quiet about what your future planning, who you're planning it with. Okay, you could be dealing with another Pisces. Oh my God. Yeah, you're showing that you are a warrior. You're not the wounded warrior. You are resilient. You can beat the devil here with the devil card again. You are resilient and you know how to fight the devil. Like Archangel Michael put his foot on his neck. Okay, so you're not worried about these evil people, the gossiping, the competition. There is no competing where you can't compare. You're trying to control your emotions. You are emotionally intelligent. Again, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could realize that this person is a little cold and detached, but they're realizing that they need to get some introspection on themselves. Okay? They really need to take time within themselves, because for you to go around just hurting people, hurt people, okay? And they're Three of Swords. Okay, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this person's is going to experience a lot of sorrow from the things that they're trying to do to you, Aquarius, that is not working, because you're resilient. You have spiritual strength. Okay, you know how to emotionally detach from the bullshit. Like I said, I feel like somebody was trying to make you angry, trying to make you go off verbally, trying to take you out of your character. Yeah, but you have leadership here with the King of Wands. You know that you're a leader. You're not a follower. You're a leader. So you're dealing with a follower. You're dealing with someone that had to get a whole bunch of groupies and people to follow them, to defame your character, to talk about you, to spy on you. And this person is truly evil. You're nurturing your body. You also could be a mother, grandmother. So you're nurturing yourself. You know that a mother don't operate in this way. She had to lead by example. Okay, so you're not going to feed into this negative energy, this jealousy, this trouble with this devil here, okay? This person is clearly evil, very evil. You can be spiritual and honor the devil. You've been way too generous with this person, or they feel like they've been generous with you, but they saw you as competition. They saw you as competition, Aquarius, because, like I said, you be getting to the bag. No matter what you're dealt with, you handle it with resilience. You handle it like a warrior. You go within and you deal with it. You don't need a, wow. Again, you could have been in a place where you were feared, 9 of Swords, but now this person is going to be very fearful. They could have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in their chart because what you are manifesting is coming in. That's why they were hating you. You can't compete where you can't compare. Like I try to say to this girl, you can try to copy me all you can. You cannot. You're not a woman of the light. So you will never have my gift. You will never have my light. I had my light and my gift since I was 9 years old. You wear body spray and still stink. I wear perfume. Okay, so we're definitely not of the same. You got certificates. I have licenses. So I can't act out of character because you're that immature and you think you're going to bully me. Huh? Please, girl, go kick rocks in traffic. Yeah, you're getting wish fulfillment here with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're getting new love. You're loving on yourself. You're not codependent here with the Devil card like this other person is or other people are. You're not codependent. And because you are not, you're codependent and you have self-love. You're codependent on yourself. So that's independence. So because they can't get a rise out of you, Aquarius, it really hurts this person's ego. These people, because it look like it could be about 3 to 5. They just came out in your other reading. You're going to retreat. You also are the lone wolf. You're getting control of your life. You're getting control. You also could be bossing up. You could be your own boss, and that's another reason why they hate you or don't like you or think competition. You're your own boss. Even if you have to walk away or set boundaries with a boss, wow, like I said, you can be alone. You don't care with the Hermit card. You're learning that you are the light within this darkness. The star shines brighter in the dark. Okay, so bring it on. Yes, you got success. Success is in your future. Success is what you're planning for. Success is what you're having patience with. Look what the Cardi B says. I'm a boss. You're a worker, bitch. Okay, so that's what we got going on here, Aquarius. You're not even worried about this little minion of a worker. You're a boss. You're bossing up on your own life. You got your own activities going on. You ain't got to worry about these haters. What does Cat Williams say? If you don't have a hater, then you're doing something wrong in life. So honor these haters. Let's get a little bit of the true tarot as we're about to go on out for Aquarius. Give me what is going on. You already know what's going on in spirit. Yeah, I think this came reading before. You're becoming whole. Whole alone. You see this woman alone? She don't have no crew, no posse, no other people with her. She is okay with being whole all by herself. What? She is being okay all by herself. She's feel nice and wholesome all by herself. She don't need no crew. She don't need no other person, no 2 of Cups. I also feel like you're getting connected to your higher self here, Aquarius. Your higher self is coming in a lot more because you are gaining a lot of spiritual strength here. Wow. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody that's running away from their own problems. You also could have dealt with a twin flame that you walked away from. This person had to fall from grace, okay? That now they're whatever they are. Again, so you also could be dealing with the twin flame. You could have been dealing with a false twin flame. But some of you guys might walk away or had to walk away from a twin flame. Somebody wants to talk now. Somebody wants to talk. Okay, it could be somebody within this friend group that was hating on you, watching you. But somebody's running away from their problems. They're running away from healing. Okay, and they see that you're detached and you're being cold and distant. All right. Romance and affection. You could be starting to date, get out there, have romance and affection with somebody. You definitely went through a spiritual lesson. Okay, who these haters was. Okay, and some of you guys might be planning a vacation. That's what you also could be having patience for. You could be planning a vacation. Could be planning a vacation to go with somebody that you have chemistry with, okay? Again, you're walking away from anybody that's codependent here. And you're also getting out of that energy, and you don't want to date anybody like that as well. All right, let's get the Divine Goddess Oracle, and then we're going to call it in for Aquarius. Give me a few cards for Aquarius here. Aquarius bonus reading. Sun, rising, and North Node or South Node. Lovers, a passionate connection shares vision and values. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or a lover, any sign. You could be dealing with somebody that's very passionate or you're passionate about. It could be some deception there. It could be false illusions, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. So you could be feeling that this person is very deceptive because they have a scarcity mindset. That is the Five of Pentacles. They also could be into a bad habit. You could have walked away from this person. All right. You're just wanting your peace. Okay. And you have acceptance and you're needing rest. You also could have been dealing with the past life connection and you are spreading your wings. At the bottom of the deck, protect your creativity, Aquarius. Have fun. Express yourself in new ways. Obsession. Somebody is focusing too much on one situation. The need to take a step back. I don't feel like that's your energy, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with somebody that is obsessing about you. Acceptance. Accept the past and the current situations. Work through your issues gracefully. Exactly. That's why you're not popping off on these people. You're not cussing people out. You got too much to lose. You got a lot of things coming in for you. And, and like I said, I got licenses. You have certificates. We are not the same. Peace. Peace and contentment are coming to you. So as you're walking away, Aquarius, you're walking into a place of peace and contentment, away from a place of chaos, drama, and jealousy. You're walking away. You're sailing away. You're getting away from this bullshit. Rest. Listen to your body. Mentally and physically unwind. I came in here last night from dealing with my boss. And I passed out. I slept all night like a baby. No medicine. Because usually I take something for go to sleep at night. I didn't need that. I haven't needed it for over a week. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Okay? Spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Yeah, you got that confidence, Aquarius. And that's what they hate. The energy they tried to send you to break your heart. You transmuted that. Even if you walked away from a lover, a twin flame, said, fuck that bullshit. I'm looking for a soulmate. All right, Aquarius, I do believe that's it for you, lovies. Be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And I thank you for your support. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. You'll see why I'm kind of a big deal. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye now.